Tigas na na.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Countertop Stories with Germania.
Sabi.
Yes.
So one of the things that we got into during the quarantine was the show The Sopranos.
Yes.
And in that show, Carmela, the wife, one of the lead characters, was known for her baked ziti.
Yes.
So naalala ko, sinabi ko sa'yo, man, sabi, challenge ko kaya yun sa'yo na parang when the boys grow up and like, you're gonna have your thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna say like, mom's lasagna.
Yes. Because growing up, I really loved my Grammy's lasagna.
Yeah.
And you enjoyed it also when I made you taste it. And I wanted to be that kind of mom, to have a signature dish.
Make a lasagna that is a la SAAB.
Mom's lasagna.
Yeah.
I want to be, it's going to be called Mom's Lasagna by the boys.
Yeah.
And so I'm taking on the challenge with your help. I can't wait to see if this is going to be the best already or if there are going to be trials.
Naalala ko lang, comparing it to when we were single, cooking for me is so different now kasi I'm the one who's used to cooking. The only reason you got into cooking was because of the boys, diba?
Yes.
I remember like you would spend like half a day preparing like a granola dish for the boys. You started learning kasi you wanted to make dishes for the boys.
To be accurate, I started getting into baking and cooking and following recipes and experimenting on food was when we had Joey, my dog.
Oh,
our
yeah.
dog. And I would bake her treats because she had a specific diet and I tried to give her yummy treats. And I think that was practice. And I have this really tiny, super tiny oven in my condo and it was really hard to use it because I couldn't see what I was making and parang the estimates were always off and I would burn it. So it's really important for me to have a large enough oven for a bigger family now that we have 2 boys and I can see what I'm making. There's good lighting and there's a timer and everything. It's such an upgrade. I think this is much different from when I was single and living on my own.
My memory of you trying to cook when we were single was when you made this parang basil
fest. It's a basil
it
fest.
was a basil fest. It was the equivalent of Thanos arriving, but just think instead of aliens and monsters, it puro basil.
Jim, I tried to surprise you. I made you a sandwich made of tomatoes, cheese, and basil.
Accompanied with a basil shake.
A watermelon basil shake.
It was a basil shake with a hint of watermelon.
Oh. So it's safe to say you didn't enjoy that.
Yes,
you're so mean.
It was very, it was an attack. It was an attack on the
senses.
Yeah.
I think all of us naman when we're single and living alone, everything I was eating was just fast food. It's so different from where I am now. And I see everything that's going in my food. I just love creating stuff from scratch kasi I know what goes in my food and especially as a mother, I know what's going in my children's food. And that's why I redecorated nga our kitchen, diba? Kasi I really wanted to spend more time with the boys there. They can help us with our baking and our cooking. It's a great activity for the family.
Well, I think our cooking styles is a reflection of our relationship, no? Even when you were single, you've always been a stickler for following the rules, every detail. And siguro yung ginugol mo nun was like how to make a basil bomb. So in terms of us being married, I like the fact that we work well together because you follow instructions really well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, but I can put some flair into it. So I think it's a good reflection of our marriage and being parents, no? Na parang we're using each other's differences and styles and how we raise the kids, how we make decisions.
Yeah, I think in our marriage now, you have really taught me how to let go of the small stuff. And I think I've taught you, since I do like to do a lot of research and reading, I'm the one who just tells you everything that I learn and you apply that to our parenting. And I think that's what makes us a great team.